Next month's Pacific Games in the Solomon Islands host a variety of sporting events: tennis, archery, athletics, boxing, rugby, weightlifting, and so much more. And while all noble pursuits, the outrigger canoe races, one of 8 events in which Team Guam will compete, is uniquely different.
We're going up against some pretty high caliber teams once we get out there.
You're talking like Samoa, Tahiti,
yeah,
Fiji.
Tahiti, Samoa, Australia. Obviously, they have a lot of experience under their teams, and they've been together a little bit longer than we have. But we're gonna give it the best we have.
It's a formidable challenge because other crews paddle for much more than medals and the glory of representing their homeland. They're honoring tradition and riding the waves with the strength of their ancestors. And in this sport, we'll be facing athletes that are the best in the world.
For the Pacific Games, we were paddling with the va'a, which is a very heavy, knife-looking canoe. So the experience with all of that has taught me a lot, dealing with different conditions, different boats or different canoes, different paddles. It's been quite the experience.
But the greater victory is the community that paddling has created, extending our shared heritage as Pacific Islanders. Now, this year's typhoon may have created a setback in training, but not at all in our crew's fighting spirit.
Well, yeah, Typhoon Mawar definitely did put a dent in our plans, but there's nothing else that you can do but push on and keep going on. Just keep training, do your best, and the results will show from there.
So how does Guam look to keep pace with this caliber and battle for a place on the podium? Miara Ruiz's proven method is one the entire Guam contingent has committed to: putting in work.
Time and practice. A lot of us have been together from the mini games since Saipan. Some of us have paddled together since Hagen with our club, within our clubs, but we've been together for over a year now, some of us, longer, and we're counting on that to adapt and change our styles to match each other. All you can really do is put time in the water.
And the tactical side is something Guam's Va'a crew is bringing to the games: situational awareness, teamwork, timing, confidence, and trusting the process.
Mentally, I feel for either sprints or distance, you really have to change it up. For the sprints, you really got to think about, okay, when we reach the turns, you got to go, because anything can go wrong, and it's up upon the whole boat to see what we got to do together to push through. For the distance, that's a whole nother ball game. In the distance, that's hours of paddling, staying together, listening to each other's breathing. There's no music out there.
And no 2 races are ever the same.
No, not at all. Not at all. Every race is different.
And our Va'a squad stands by a solemn promise they've made to each other, to the rest of the Team Guam contingent representing us, and to the island community.
We're going to give it all we got. We're going to make sure that we're pulling those long and strong strokes, because that's how we move our boat. We got some big people on our boat too, so that's the way we're going to apply our power and keep pushing on, keep pulling on. It's the way we paddle. It's the way we do.
KUAM Sports Ambassadors is brought to you by Subway, Powerade, and Body Armor.